Just going to go through some of the highlights for May. I'm not going to go through too many charts because I don't think anyone's that interested, so I'll just do this for my own interest to look back on it. And I've just recorded a whole video without any sound, so I'm redoing it again, which is really a pain in the ass, but anyway. So starting off with oil. Oil had its best month ever in May, apparently, so best gain in history, apparently. I heard somewhere, so it was absolutely awesome trading oil, and picked up some great trades on oil, and trading options on the futures as well. And just got a consolidation here at the moment. It's hard to say what it's going to do just in the week ahead, but let's just wait and see. It's looking a little bit like it wants to turn over, but hard to say at the moment, but we'll see what happens. It's been awesome though, going to break out of these consolidations, and that's what the great thing about oil is. It consolidates and it trends. It's great for technical analysis, and it really respects the Fibonacci levels as well, which is great. It's really interesting. And SPY broke out of the 61. This is 61.8 retracement here where it caught resistance there, and then it ended up breaking above that. So we'll just see what happens now. I was fully expecting it to pull back off this resistance here, but it ended up holding support. The support ended up holding here, so that was interesting. TradingViews pulled out this anchored VWAP here. I'm not sure if this is any use at the moment, but let's see how that goes. You can anchor it to a point, and then it'll automatically plot the VWAP for the section that follows after that. Or, I don't know, I have to play around a bit more with that to see if that's of any value, but never really heard of anyone using that, but maybe it's just something that's come out. It did just come out on TradingView, but I don't know if it was available on any other platforms or anything, but I've never heard anyone say about it. But must look it up and see if anyone else has used it on any other platforms. But VIX is flat. Don't know what to do with the VIX. This is our ideal setup for a rally in the VIX back here like this was on the 21st of February, when we realised that the coronavirus was actually a big deal. It wasn't just contained like they were telling us. It was actually a major issue, and I'm not convinced that we're done with it yet until a lot of people are expecting a second wave, which is what happened in the Spanish flu, but we don't know yet, so we'll have to see. QQQ is almost rallied back up to the previous high here, which kicked off on the 21st of move to the downside, kicked off on the 21st of February, and obviously this has been all due to central bank intervention. What we've seen, the rally we've seen, it's got nothing to do with fundamentals have deteriorated dramatically. So junk bonds have rallied because the Fed's been buying junk bonds as well, and all other kinds of bonds they've been buying as well. So that's also supporting the market. Litecoin cryptos have been going awesome in May. Had a really big rally in cryptos. They've been Bitcoin rallied as well after the halving thing here. And what else? The US dollar, that's coming back a bit now. May was pretty choppy for Forex the whole of May. There's some good trades though still, but wasn't really focusing on Forex trades that much during May, but mostly running my algorithm and algorithms were going okay. They prefer trending conditions, but they did quite well though still. Not as good as hopefully it'll pick up a bit in the month ahead, but it's interesting to see what they do, and looking at another algo, which is I've got one martingale algo and one grid trading algo, and I'm looking at another one that's a bit different. I don't know, the results that they've been getting are not that great, but then they won't be if I don't use the standard default settings anyway. So on to silver, and silver's been going great. I've been trading the option. I don't trade silver itself, but I've been trading the options on the ETF, and it's been going really well. And the DAX has been also good, very good on the DAX, and this breakout on the daily back to an uptrend here on the daily, so that was really good. And about mid-May, went roughly. A little false breakout there, and then it recovered out of the consolidation and broke back out again there. And what else? Well, a quick look at the fear and greed. Fear and greed's neutral at the moment. And there's not that much to look at here. It's pretty... S&P is just on the 125-day moving average there at the moment. So we'll see what it does, but it's a pretty neutral look as it shows here on the gauge here. So we'll see what happens. The dollar, euro US has been a good one. There's been a few good trades, not too bad, but see what happens. And coffee's been smashed. Don't trade coffee. Don't trade coffee or orange juice and that sort of thing, but rough rice is terrible. Don't even touch that. And silver, look at silver compared to gold. Silver's had a massive rally as gold's been in a consolidation here. And what else? Nikkei's been doing alright. Nikkei's recovering, and that's about it. I'll wrap it up there, and we'll see how things go. In April, I managed to get out and do some prospecting. I found a couple of small nuggets, but nothing big, and I caught some nice sized trout, which is good to get out and just get out into the open after being in lockdown. So hopefully things return to normal, at least for a while, so people can get on with their lives again. But very challenging to say the least for a lot of people. But nothing really changed for me that much, except I wasn't able to go away in the van. But my life didn't really change all that much. But he's hoping that a lot of these businesses can open up again, and see how we go from there. But it's going to be a long road to recovery for them. But anyway, we'll wrap it up there, and thanks for watching. Bye.